Close is a 2019 action thriller film, another one recommended to me by a good review from RogerEbert.com, and another one to lead me astray. Close was also given a 3 out of 4. It stars Noomi Rapace as a bodyguard, freelancer, mercenary, I guess. In the opening sequence, she saves 2 journalists from an insurgent attack. A really exciting, action sequence. And then we get 30 minutes of nothing because we're setting up the story. A oil tycoon passes away and he gives his company to his daughter, a rich heiress named, I want to say Sarah, but that's probably wrong. Crap, I don't remember her name. That's not a good sign. Anyways, let's just call her Sarah from now on. I don't even care. We'll call her Heiress. Heiress lady basically is a bratty teenager who is more interested in the money than running the company. Her stepmother, Rima, is, she doesn't like her. There's no love there. And, apparently Heiress banged the last bodyguard. So they want a female bodyguard. So they hire our main character, whose name I also do not remember. It wasn't a good movie, I'm sorry. But anyways, bodyguard lady has to take her to a Moroccan safe house. I don't remember why. Anyways, 30 minutes after, some just standing around and stuff, they get attacked. And their little guardhouse gets hacked, so they can't use the shutters to fight against, an attack. However, the bodyguard is able to get her out, and they get into a police van. And then we find out that the police are corrupt and they're trying to take them somewhere else, so they escape from them. It becomes a action thriller movie very similar to the plot of Extraction. And when I say it's very similar and the same plot of Extraction, it is exactly the same plot as Extraction. If you've seen Extraction, it is a Chris Hemsworth starring vehicle in which a bodyguard has to take rescue a child from another drug lord or something. And the movie wasn't that great, but it had these electrifying, fierce, well-directed action scenes. Now, if you can imagine the movie Extraction and take out all of the action sequences, then you have the movie Close from 2019. Close 2019 is, I know what it's trying to do. It's trying to be like this girl power, like, now we have a female badass who is like, would normally be in the male role, rescuing the young female from the bad guys. But the movie is very clumsy and shitty in so many ways. First off, the action sequences get more and more preposterous as the movie goes on. You have her taking on like male characters while completely tied up, or just happenstance stuff. She gets really lucky throughout the film. And then I think the part that hurts the most is the really terrible climax. The scene in movies where you have to like open up a computer that's not yours and you have to guess a password? That happens twice in this movie, and it's a main thing. That's the main climax of the movie. That happening twice. Really just ridiculously plotted movie. So many lame plot twists, and it just had one thing to do, just entertain. And I understand that Noomi Rapace is playing a character that's based off of a real-life person, a real-life female bodyguard who is a badass in real life. So they wanted to translate that to the main screen, but they didn't have a good story. And she's got like this emotional baggage that feels, it's exactly the same baggage as Chris Hemsworth's character in Extraction. Literally the same exact thing. Not getting paid, has to rescue the kid anyway. Crisis of conscience. Man, it's literally the exact same movie, just without the action sequences. Extraction is obviously lower. I mean, not Extraction. Extraction is higher budgeted than Close. Close is like a smaller budgeted movie, but that opening sequence is so tight and well executed. None of that is apparent in the rest of the movie, and it's just, Close is just full of so many cliches, and just, it's eye-rolling how bad the movie is. The characterization is just thrown out the window, and just, I like Noomi Rapace. She's a great actress. The movie, though, sucked, and it just keeps going, and then you just want to turn it off by the end. So Close is a movie that tried really hard to be like this thing, and it wasn't. It didn't have the budget. It couldn't diversify itself from the pack. Has a terrible third act. So I give Close a 2 out of 10.